Hey guys, today we're talking about callus management. I'm JB Joey, this is Keyboard Coach. So today we're looking at calluses. We're going to talk about why they're important, what they actually are, and why you need to find yourself a new boyfriend if he doesn't like the roughness of your hands. First thing is with calluses, that it's actually very healthy skin. So when you have amounts of stress on a particular part of the skin, the body will fortify that area in order to deal with the stress that it's under. Just like building muscle, stronger connective tissues and whatnot. It's the same process. Callus skin actually has more blood flow, more skin cells. It's more alive than the rest of the skin. So by that perspective, we could say that any non-callus skin is in fact weak. And as we know, nobody wants to be weak. The problem arises when you have calloused skin and then next to it, non-callus skin. That borderline in between is where you can potentially tear. And a tear is bad. One, because it hurts, but two, because it also takes time to recover, and that means less time training, less gains. So what we want to do is we want to have the right amount of stimulus to get calloused. We also want to have a variety of stimulus so that the calluses develop in many parts of the skin, not just one particular area. And then we need to be able to maintain the calluses that we do have. So first of all, using different pieces of apparatus. We do this here at Jungle Brothers a lot. We do pull-ups on the bar, we do pull-ups on the rings, we do pull-ups on the ropes, we do pull-ups on the gi. We use all different types of grip stimulus. This is for many reasons, but one of the primary reasons is that it allows you to develop a more well-rounded grip, and it doesn't give you calluses just on that area if you were, let's say, only ever doing pull-ups on a bar. Likewise goes for crawling on the ground, handstands, things like that. The more you're touching the floor and hanging from trees and using different thickness of bars and whatnot, the more you're going to be spreading that stress. So you're going to be creating a more balanced callus profile. The second part is maintaining them. Now, it's pretty inevitable that if you're in a modern environment, you are going to end up with some calluses at these regular sites here. I don't want these to get too big. Now you can see that mine are pretty chunky. I've been letting them grow for a little bit in preparation for this video. So what we're going to do is just take them down a little bit. We're just going to take off a few layers. I'm going to use this little callus blade right here. This is really inexpensive. We sell them at the gym. I think they're like 10 or 15 bucks. It's got a little razor blade just here, so you can change the blades as you need to. It's kind of old school. It's like part of any Jungle Brothers.
Hold that still for a second.
Gentlemanly grooming kit, also for females. So check it out. I'm going to come outside. I'm going to show you how to cut calluses off. So what's important here? You want to cut off just enough so that it's not a huge obstruction of callus, but you don't want to take off too much, right? You're just trying to kind of level the playing field a little bit. So can you get in on that? You see me here? So you can see I got a pretty chunky callus down here, bottom side first knuckle of the pinky finger. So what I'm going to do is take my blade, I'm just going to line it up, and whoosh, look at that. Now, this is the really satisfying part. That's...
Hold that shit still. Turn it. Ew.
Yeah, piece of my skin right there. Now, that did a pretty good job. I've still got a little bit to go, so with care, but obviously I've done this many times before, so I'm aware of sort of how far I can push it. I'm just going to take off any sort of corners or sharp edges, and that's good. That's done. So you can see now, I've still got callus there. I've just taken off the excess. I'm just going to do the same for the next finger. And you can see that's done. Now, I would continue on here. I would continue on here. I've even got some little callusy bits up here, so I'd probably just take those edges off as well. But really, you only need to do it where you feel like you have a particularly large amount of callus.
Okay, hold that hand still so the people can freshly cleaned. Needs doing. Okay, cool.
Cool? That's how you maintain your calluses.